With good reason, I am wearing that kit. What a performance. What a performance that was. Absolutely brilliant. You'll see on the channel, check out the short if you haven't, link will be in the description. I asked Eze very politely to score a hat-trick ahead of this game. You know, it would have been quite nice, you know, rejecting Spurs to come to us and all that. I asked him to get a goal, and I predicted in my preview that he would get the only goal, the solitary goal, in a 1-0 win. Ended up a bit better than that. Absolutely fantastic performance. 4-1 victory. What can you say about that? There's plenty of things to be said. Eze is obviously going to get the plaudits. Absolutely magnificent hat-trick. Absolutely fantastic. Created a chance within 2 minutes for Declan Rice as well, which Rice probably should have buried. Although it was difficult on the volley and all that, I'll give that to him. He also should have scored his 4th goal towards the end of the game. Good save from Vicario and whatnot. And Vicario had to make quite a good few saves throughout the game because we were absolutely on it from minute 1 to minute 90. Barring a little blip around the 55th to 60th minute, you know, with Richarlison's goal that really didn't need to give away. Zivermendi, yet again. But anyway, no negatives today, apart from the fact that we didn't keep a clean sheet. It was a good goal from Richarlison, but we should never have given him that ball in the first place. Eze will get all the plaudits. That's obvious. He's the hat-trick hero. He asked God, and God answered with a hat-trick, if you saw a Sky Sports interview. I want to mention Leandro Trossard as well. Absolutely brilliant player. Absolutely brilliant performance yet again. He's been absolutely fantastic so far this season. He very much appeared on the periphery at the beginning of the season, with the likes of Eze coming in and whatnot, with Madueke coming in. There was a lot of debate about whether Martinelli and Trossard should be sold. Thank goodness we didn't sell either of them, based on their contributions so far. Absolutely wonderful performance, absolutely stellar. His first goal, absolutely wonderful touch. And the pass from Merino as well. Now you hear from my season review so far during the international break and my signings review so far during the international break. I mentioned in both those videos that Merino plays better for us as a striker than he does in midfield. Case in point, that goal. Absolutely fantastic assist. Absolutely brilliant performance from Merino as well. Laid it off to Trossard for Eze's 3rd goal for the hat-trick. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant performance. Saka didn't get any GA, but still, what an absolutely exemplary performance. Probably his best performance of the season, although he didn't actually, you know, score or assist. Absolutely brilliant all round. Declan Rice, just absolutely brilliant as well. I mean, you know what you expect from Declan Rice week in, week out. Absolutely fantastic player. Hincapié, special mention to Hincapié as well. In Gabriel's absence, we are going to miss him. There's no doubt about that. Even with the strength and depth that we have, we are going to miss Gabriel because he is that good. But Hincapié was absolutely fantastic. Slotted in at left centre-back in his first Premier League start. And he was absolutely brilliant. Won all his headers that he needed to win. Very tidy in possession, very good in possession. Threat from a set piece as well. What more can you ask for? It was absolutely fantastic. Calafiori as well. If you check out my preview, link in the description, you will know I had doubts about Calafiori starting because Arteta admitted in the press conference he didn't train very much at all going into this weekend's game. I mean, he pretty much had nothing to do, but it was still fantastic, still popping up everywhere, still with fantastic passes and whatnot. And fair play to him, because defensively, I think he has really improved this season. Case in point, his performance against Salah at Anfield. Saliba, you know what you get from Saliba, don't you? You know what you get from Saliba. Absolutely magical defender. Absolutely fantastic. Timber as well. Every single week, this guy is absolutely fantastic. And when I was on AN Sports, link in the description, and we did the Premier League Team of the Season review at the end of the season or near about to the end of the season, I put Timber in my right back slot, and a few people were very weirded out by it because obviously Nottingham Forest were doing well last season. Great win at Anfield, by the way, this game week. They were doing very well. Ola Aina was a very popular choice, but I stuck with Timber because he is genuinely such a world-class player. He is genuinely fantastic. Fair play to him. Coming off the back of an ACL as well, he is genuinely such a fantastic player. It is incredible. He is incredible. Very few football players come back from an ACL and live to tell the tale. And not only is he telling the tale, he's playing a key voice in the tale being told. Absolutely brilliant. Raya as well. This fella needs to stay closer to his line. Now, I know the way we play, we want him to be further out to receive passes and all that. But the risk is a bit too much for me. Spurs pretty much scored the exact same goal against us in pre-season, and they've managed to do it again. Now, obviously, that was on Zivermendi for losing the ball. You really need to stop that, mate. Like the concession of a free kick at Anfield and at the Stadium of Light. Although the Stadium of Light one wasn't his fault, you know what I mean. Stop making mistakes, mate, come on. We thought we moved on with Party, but evidently not with these moments of sloppy play that you're giving away here. But anyway, listen, I still want to be positive. Raya, he literally had nothing to do. I think there was one save he made from Xavi Simons, I believe. I was out of the room at the time, so I didn't actually see it. With the stuff I've seen from this game, Raya literally did nothing apart from pick the ball out of his net once. And a few fancy passes into midfield and all that, what you usually expect. On to the substitutes. substitutes. I mean, Wanyeri didn't have a lot of time to do anything, but he didn't do anything wrong. Mosquera came on, just kept it solid, kept it ticking for the last few minutes. Brilliant. Madueke, very lively when he came on. I don't like the fact that Arteta is playing him out on the left, but at the end of the day, Trossard is undroppable at the minute. Madueke is not going to be playing on the left, is he? We cannot take Trossard out of his team right now. Lewis Skelly as well came on for the final minute. I want him to get more game time this season than he's been getting, but at the end of the day, if it's not broken, don't fix it. So I understand why Arteta isn't playing him. But you even see he steps into the first team against a quality side like Atletico Madrid when Calafiori has been starting ahead of him for every game before that, and he delivers a wonderful assist driving through the heart of midfield. I'd love to see him play more often, and he's good enough to play more often, but at the same time I understand where Arteta's coming from in that aspect. If it's not broken, don't fix it, and this defence certainly isn't broken, although we've conceded 3 goals in the last 2 games. Very poor. With Bayern and Chelsea coming up next, yeah, not the ideal fixtures if you're looking to keep a clean sheet. But anyway, this is all about the North London derby. Absolutely battered Spurs. We were absolutely exceptional. What else can you say? It was absolutely fantastic. Needs to move on to Bayern now. Needs to keep the momentum going. And then obviously it's a massive game at Stamford Bridge next weekend. If Chelsea do beat us, God forbid, they'll be 3 points behind us. But having said that, we are 6 points clear at the minute. Another wonderful weekend in which Manchester City and Liverpool both dropped points. Not only dropped points, they both lost their games. I think Liverpool are pretty much out of it now, barring a miracle. Manchester City, they're still going to be there. Listen, on AN Sports, link in the description, I did predict Manchester City to win the league, and I'm not going to change my prediction in November. If there's any team that's going to stop us winning the league, it is ourselves at the minute. And yes, I do still predict Manchester City to win the league, but that doesn't mean I don't think we have a great chance. Jamie Carragher said it best on Sky Sports. Arsenal are the team that will stop Arsenal winning the league in terms of mentality and all that. You'd think after 22 bloody years we'd finally fix up there, but at the end of the day we're going to have to see towards the business end of the season what we're actually made of. But anyway, enough about that. Wonderful win, wonderful performance, wonderful result, wonderful look at the league table, perfect preparation towards the Bayern Munich game in midweek, which will be extremely tough. Should have a preview out for that, although it is getting busy with university. Anyways, adios, wonderful win. Hopefully the momentum will keep going and bring on Bayern in midweek. It will be very tough, but we can do it.